Hi guys, this video is about heel placement and it's part of the TH8 full experience, and I have no clue what part of the TH8 full experience we're in now, but heck, let's kick it off. So there's two different scenarios that you're using heels on hogs. The first one is you're using heels to get through giant bombs so that not all your hogs die. The second scenario is you're healing your hogs because they're taking damage from wizard towers and mortars, and point defenses are just picking them off in one or two shots since they're so low health. So, having said that, these heal placements are going to be different depending on each of those scenarios. The first objective of your heals is to make it so that they cover all the giant bomb positions. That is the biggest threat to your hogs. Now, if your hogs are going into a hot dog style double giant bomb position, you want to have your heal hitting them early so that when one of the giant bombs blows up, the hogs will heal back up enough health before the next giant bomb hits them. If you're hitting the giant bomb position sandwich style, your hogs are doomed. Heals aren't going to help. They're all dead. You lost. You didn't plan your attack correctly. Now, having said that, if you can predict in your scouting where the giant bombs are pretty accurately, it's very easy to plan out your heals for the whole base and just no problem drop them and have great success. And how you do that is, let's say I know that there's a giant bomb here, there's a giant bomb there, and there's a giant bomb there. Let's just say that for whatever reason, let's say the base was attacked already and that's where the giant bombs were. I'm going to drop a heal with adequate, basically right on top of the giant bomb, because my hogs need to be healed going into the giant bomb, and then once they go over the giant bomb, they need to be healed before they leave the giant bomb. If the heal only covers them while they're going into the giant bomb, then when they leave the giant bomb, they'll still be low health after the giant bomb, and point defenses will blow them apart. If they aren't full health, like for example, if the heal only covers them coming out of the giant bomb, they're not going to be full health going into the giant bomb, and a lot of them might die, or all of them might die to the giant bomb. So the heal spell, when you're healing for giant bombs, needs to very adequately cover the giant bomb position. And if you can't adequately plan, if you can't scout and figure out where the giant bomb positions are, you're going to have to drop either your heals reactively, or you're going to have to drop them so that they just cover the hogs through all the possible giant bomb locations. In this attack, I could eliminate both of these two giant bombs with about probably 7 hogs. I could send 7 hogs onto this cannon, they'd take out the archer tower and the mortar, and then there'd be no reason for my hogs to travel over that giant bomb there or that giant bomb there, and I'd get the clan castle pole that way. So that'd be a useful tool, and you want to use a heal per giant bomb. If you can get 2 giant bombs in 1 heal, that's great, that's efficient, you're going to have a heal left over. But yeah, that would be a really good option actually for negating both of these giant bombs on the clan castle pole, because what would happen is that would free up 2 heals to use throughout the base, and I just have ridiculous numbers of hogs left over. So the other scenario that I talked about is, let's say that I create a situation where 1 heal can cover 2 bombs, and then my next heal is going to cover 1 bomb. I'm going to have a heal left over. So because my heal is left over, I'm going to use it in a section of the base where my hogs are going to be low health. And when I do that, I want to drop the back edge of my heal so that it's just barely covering the hogs. So let's say for whatever reason my hogs are all stacked up on this archer tower. I want my heal to cover, the back edge of my heal to cover the hogs, and then that will allow them to travel through the heal to the next defense and the next defense, because I'm dropping my heal ahead of them, so to speak, with the back edge on them, so that they're getting healed immediately. And that's something that takes a lot of skill, but you'll get good at it over time. There's like a 4-tile radius for heals, and it just takes practice to figure it out and get it perfect. And You can drop your heals reactively if you have level 4 hogs. You just have to keep your hogs at full health, and because if they let's say you're dropping your heals reactively and they're 3/4 health and they go into a giant bomb, you can drop the heal and the heal will start, because when giant bombs are activated, it takes a second for them to blow up. In that second you can drop the heal, and then the heal will start right when the giant bomb blows up. If your hogs are 3/4 health, they might all die before the heal can help them. If you keep them at full health though, and you drop the heal right when the giant bomb goes off, they'll be fine. They'll drop down to 1/4 health, and then they'll all shoot up back up to full health using the heal. And how you keep them at full health is you keep them healed through the sections of the base that could potentially have giant bombs. So what I'm really planning to do is put a heal here, put a heal here, and put a heal here, and yeah, that's kind of my spiel on heals. The nice thing is, if you do your pathing and your deployment correctly, your hogs are going to go around the base in a circle, and the defenses are usually 2 defenses wide, and you can cover both defenses with 1 heal. So you can keep your hogs healed all the way through the base if you really plan it correctly. Thanks guys, and hope this helps.